All right, is anyone on this thing? Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3. Anyone? Someone? Make sure this thing's on. How's my face look? Is the light good? I got two dogs fighting here. Hold on. Oh, dog fight, dog fight. Oh, look at that.
Dakota, get him.
Hey, look, look. They're on camera. Hey, hey. See, look. Say hi to the camera.
They won't stop, man. They won't go off.
Woo! What's up, guys? We're at a special undisclosed location right now, also known as Advanced Techno. Hey, hey. A lot of magic's gonna be happening here, so get used to this place. This is gonna be a new home for a couple projects that I have working on right now. So stay tuned. Remember this place. Remember this face. Remember this shop. Remember those faces right there. What's up? Say hi, Lee.
How you doing, guys?
What's up? Look at those dogs. And so Dakota.
Dakota.
Yep.
And Goldie.
Dakota and Goldie. Ooh. It's saying hi. Say hi to the shop dogs. So this is advanced technology. We're gonna take a tour. Hey, what's up? We're gonna take a tour of the shop real quick, where a couple of things are gonna get done here. So we have some surprises coming for you guys, hopefully this week. So don't forget to hit that notification button and that little bell thing. All right, you want to stay up to date. You want to stay abreast of this for sure. Let me see. Pet the doggos. Yeah, sure. Hold on. Pet the dog. What's up? What's up? What's up? This is the most action I've got in weeks. The dogs love me. All right, let's take a tour of this place. All right, let's take a tour. Lee's gonna take us for a tour of this place. We're gonna walk around a little bit. Yeah, I got my lenses in. People complain about the damn lenses, dude. I was just talking to Lee about that, and he's just like he gets it. He's another fellow bald man like myself.
Yeah.
I too am bald, and he has the glasses, and he gets the struggle. This is the struggle that we go through. Let's take a quick short tour of the shop. My favorite thing about this shop is this right here, right? This is how sustainable that Lee is. He has a rainwater catching mechanism over here. Check this out. You want to show the people, Lee, what we're talking about here? Check this out. This guy catches rainwater. That's called sustainable.
325 gallons of rainwater that we collect off the roof, and all the hand washing, toilet usage,
yep,
and even cleaning our rags is being used and collected by the rainwater.
That's all rainwater, baby. Look at that.
We have used no city water at all. Zero.
No city water. How many Tesla shops can say that they don't use city water? All right, we're using rainwater here to wash our hands. That's what we do. All right, yeah, you're saying? Sorry, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's all rainwater. How do you know when it's full?
It actually just fills right up, and then there's actually another spout on the other side that actually automatically drains, so it will never overflow. So water will go in there and keep on flushing out, so the water never is stagnant.
Gotcha.
Ever. And one rainstorm will fill that up. So right now it's raining. Tomorrow morning those tanks will be completely filled.
Nice. All this stuff here. Look at this. Like this is magic. And look, to get heat, that's how you get heat. You burn wood. All right? You burn wood.
We also have a waste oil heating system. We collect all the waste oil and we heat up the shop, so we recycle all the oil.
All right.
Any petroleum product is burned, EPA approved, and we heat up this 3,000 square foot shop with 25-foot ceilings.
Jeez, it's amazing, man. This is crazy. All right, look again. This is the bathroom, and this bathroom, that's all rainwater. You flush, that's rainwater. You wash your hands, that rainwater too?
Yep.
That too.
All water.
That too is rainwater.
Everything.
All right. So now we have some Right now there's some Audis in here, but there may be a surprise for us coming really soon. So hit that subscribe button. And this is Lee's personal car. It makes a lot of power. What do you think? 500 of the wheels?
It's no, it's 5, like close to 5 at the crank. Deduct probably 20%. Yeah, 20% to get
Gotcha.
the wheels.
So it makes a lot of power. Upgraded turbo, as you can see right here.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
Wait, if someone just said on the chat that collecting rainwater is illegal, is that true? No.
You know, in the state of Massachusetts, they haven't passed that bill. In other parts of the United States, it is.
So they haven't passed that bill yet in Massachusetts. So we don't really know if it's necessarily illegal yet for that.
That person is right in other parts of the world and the other parts of the United States.
Yeah, so other parts of the United States, you can't be doing that kind of stuff.
Right.
So you gotta watch out. But yeah, this is it. So this is the shop. We got another Audi up there. We have another Audi down there. It almost seems like this is an Audi place, suspiciously. There's the Audi logo over there. There's another Audi logo over there. Yeah, this is the place to be, man. We got an LED light, another Audi logo. But I got something special for you guys. You ready to see this? You ready? Watch this. Ah, look at that, huh? Look at that.
It's the real one. You got to pull it right off. Don't pull. It's good to stick. Don't worry.
Oh, damn. So is this the generic one, Lee, or
No,
like
that's the real one.
This is the fake. Someone from Russia is selling these fake ones for like 20 bucks.
No, that's the real one. That's so hard to find.
But this is the real one right here. This is the real. This is magnetic. That's
no,
glue.
it's just double-sided sticky tape. And
Yeah.
comes off.
This is the real one right here, right?
Yep.
Some guys like control food and water equals control population. These guys are hardcore.
That's where
These guys are hardcore. These guys are hardcore, man. So, so tell me, Lee, tell me more about this place and what you do.
We specialize in the Volkswagen Audi, or the German daily maintenance and performance.
Right.
We deal with BMW, Mercedes, Land Rover, quite a couple Ferrari customers, a lot of Audi, some Volkswagen. The Volkswagen customers have been dwindling away.
Yeah.
But our customers with Audi have gone right to the roof.
Why have Volkswagens? I mean, it's the same car, basically,
yeah, it
right?
is, but I don't know why they don't like the mix.
Really?
Don't know why.
So it's beef between Volkswagen and Audi people, you think?
No, I don't know if some people with Volkswagen, again, I'm speculating that maybe some Volkswagen owners don't like to spend as much as Audi owners.
Really? So Volkswagen owners are cheap, just FYI. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, somewhat. Audi customers are coming to this shop from as far as southern Connecticut to northern part of Vermont.
Really?
So our radius is enormous for just this shop. And you won't really find us anywhere. It's people that want their cars fixed, not need their cars fixed.
Gotcha. I see. I like it, man. I like it. All right, so tell me some more about this place. Someone wants to know about the more of the tech stuff, like air compressor CFMs, and what kind of tools you have.
So
hey, all right, let's look at this tools real quick. How about the tools? The tools.
All right.
Tools.
2 toolboxes. This one, snap-on toolbox, and
Woo!
some of the stuff is out of it right now.
Wow, that'll do.
Uh,
Where's your 10 millimeter?
Somewhere in there.
He doesn't have a 10. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
But I like to have redundancy of everything. There's one rack of wrenches that are out on the table right now.
Right.
But redundancy of redundancy. Everything has to be. If I have one of them, I have to have at least 2 or 3 more, just in case I lose it, lend it out, do whatever.
Whoa.
It just keeps on going. Like when you want to kill something, there's the.
Look at this hammer.
You want to kill it?
Look at Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. All right.
So we got it. And this is just one of the toolboxes.
And there's another toolbox. This is also Snap-on.
Yeah, all Snap-on.
I can't even afford the Snap-on logo. This guy has like 2 real Snap-on. This is crazy. This is crazy. Let me see what's in the other box.
So this one?
Yeah. Well, the same exact thing. Look at this.
More stuff. Yep.
This is the same. Look at this. Check this out. 1, 2. 1. That's wild, man.
Redundancy.
Redundancy is key, my friend. This
How
is
many
like,
times you've lost a 10 millimeter socket and the project's screwed because now you have to go buy another one?
I bet you there's at least 900 10 millimeters in here. This is insane. At least. That's at least. How about kitchen knives?
No, no kitchen knives.
No kitchen knives. Let's take the show on the road, boys. Come on, let's close this thing down. No kitchen knives here, I guess.
Well, hold on.
That's not really a kitchen knife. Tell me, is this a kitchen knife? What do you guys think? There you go.
No, that's just, I have a couple knives in here.
Someone's trying to speculate and figure out how much money worth of tools you have. I think this is...
Just the box alone, no tools alone, is $20K.
The box alone with no tools is $20,000. One box.
One box.
One box is 20 grand. There's 2 boxes here. This, yeah, that's a lot of money. It's more than I make in a year.
Each red rack, depending on which vendor you get it from, can be as little as $20 to $35. Each just rack without the sockets.
Wow.
Then the sockets alone, Snap-on, is about from $250 to $300. You can sometimes get them on sale for about $1.75 for just that rack, $175.
Really?
But for big racks like this, you're looking at about $490 to $540, depending on who you're buying it from and sale or whatever. So you're getting a lot of money adding up here fast.
So how many of these are Harbor Freight? Are there any Harbor Freight tools in here?
Actually, there is.
Well, oh my God!
Sacrificial right here.
Where?
Right there. There's those Harbor Freight ones.
Oh my gosh! There's Harbor Freight in here.
You have to beat the shit out of them.
Whoa! Wow, that's amazing, man. That's pretty wild. Love it though.
Yeah,
You gotta respect humble beginnings. Always, even though you make it big, always have at least a couple Harbor Freight tools in your toolbox somewhere, along with kitchen knives. So let's look at some welding equipment. Actually, no, let me ask you a question. So you've worked on Audis, Land Rovers, Volkswagens, BMWs, Mercedes at some point. Have you worked on Tesla before?
No.
He hasn't worked on a Tesla before. Should we change that at some point?
Maybe. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So we're going to do some damage in this place. Let's look at some more stuff. Let's look at what he has going on for welding equipment. Because we're going to need some welding equipment too, all right? Hold on. Watch this. Look at the doggos. Say hi, doggy. That's Dakota, right?
Yep, that's Dakota.
Hey, Dakota. I heard you like being on camera. Yum, yum.
Look at him.
What's up? What up?
And that's Goldie.
Goldie and Dakota.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good. Hey, whoa. Stop
Now
falling.
they want to play.
Oh, you want to play again? Dog fight. Who's going to win?
Dakota, take her down.
Whoa.
No, you want to go after you.
All right, ready? So let's check out some welding equipment. This guy has like 100 welders in here. There's one in here. That's 2 welders, and then there's this big ass welder right here.
Then you got this one right here. So I got actually.
There's another welder.
Yeah, right here. You got the Lincoln. You got Miller. Maybe it's auto arc, but maybe another Miller, and then an old Miller back here. TIG welding.
There's another. How many welders does this guy have?
I got a total of 4.
He has 4 welders.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. He has his own little rim shop here. Balancer.
Yeah, balancer, dismount, balancer. Average stuff that most shops have.
This is crazy. I don't know what I'm looking at. Like, what am I looking at right now? I have no idea.
A little mini parts room kind of thing.
This is another welder?
Which one is that?
Back here?
That's actually a battery charger and a plasma cutter.
Ooh.
So this is a battery charger. It'll do up to 24 volts.
Battery charger, all right.
For gel batteries or regular acid batteries. Then there's a nice plasma cutter right here for whatever you want cat up.
How about air compressor? Someone keeps thinking about the air compressor.
Giant air compressor. There's an Ingersoll Rand in there.
Ingersoll Rand air compressor behind this tile door?
Yep, right there. It's a 15 horsepower. I run everything at 180 psi. 3-phase motor and a 3-phase compressor. So the CFM, I believe, is over 300 on that.
300 CFM?
At 1-inch line.
Wow.
Yeah, we're running 3/4, but then we have another compressor up front that comes on at 150 psi.
Okay.
So we have 2 giant air compressors with a 150-gallon tank here and another 150-gallon tank there. And we never run out of air. We can.
I mean, yeah, you could wrench forever and not run out of air.
No. That compressor is from 1968.
Yeah,
The one in the back. This one is from, I think, 81 in the front.
Wow, these old ass compressors.
And they go.
Someone's asking about Polar Air. You ever hear of Polar Air?
Yeah, I have. It's actually a really good system.
Yeah.
I just don't have the money right now to buy it.
That's funny. But yeah, Polar Air. God, look at this big ass compressor. Look at this seating, this luxury seating arrangements. Look at that. That's where I'll be sleeping. Whoa, that's pretty big. I like that, man. That's massive.
It's, I believe it was 1,400 pounds.
Jeez. Is that cat litter?
No, it's actually road salt.
Road salt. Okay, there we go.
Just road salt for quickly thrown out in this step. The chair that you can probably pass out on.
Check this chair out, guys. Check this luxury accommodation chair right here. Look at this. Whoa. Can you guys name these parts? I want to hear how good you guys are. I know you guys are probably mostly Tesla fanboy. Oh, hello, surprise dog. Surprise dog in the way. What's up, doggy? I want you to name these parts. All right, let's see how good you guys are. I want you to name, what's this? Tell me what that is. Tell me what that is. And tell me what these are. Tell me what everything is here. Huh? Again, I know you guys are Tesla people, but this is the past. You're looking at the past right here.
Caveman equipment.
This is caveman stuff. Let me know what you guys think. Can you name this stuff? Piston. Oh, they're naming it. Valves. Oh, woo! Cam gears, pistons, flywheel, camshaft, belt tensioners.
All right.
Guess,
yeah, someone's dead on.
Someone's
belt tensioners.
Someone's dead on. Guess what? Guess what the prize is? Nothing. You win nothing. But nice job guessing.
Belt tensioners are actually still active.
Are they really? Do they still work? The tensioners still work. That's amazing. All right, let's check this out now. So we're also going to look at underneath a car here. He has a car, and this is very different than what a Tesla looks like, okay? So just brace yourself. Yeah. Look at that. That's stuff you don't have to worry about when you have your fancy Teslas here, okay? All this rust.
No fuel lines, no exhaust lines.
There's no, look at how complex this is.
No rust.
No rust? Well, there's rust on this, but on the Tesla, you don't have this kind of rust. Maybe there'll be a Tesla in here someday. I don't know. Who knows? Everyone's like, what the hell is that mess? It's called underneath what a regular car looks like. Don't hate. Don't stop. People hate so much. They've never even seen underneath a car before.
Oh, it's a disaster.
It is a disaster. The underneath of that car wasn't exactly ideally taken care of. So yeah, this is actually a very nice car. Those rims are they're not cheap.
That's an old 1990 Audi coupe, also known as a CQ, nicknamed the CQ.
I like that.
And
that's equivalent of the. They don't make equivalent to that car today. A coupe.
Really.
Maybe the TT, but not even. I mean, not
yeah,
even.
And it's not even a hatch. You know, there's not many. It's oh, what car came with a hatchback like that, all glass? Dakota, Goldie.
Oh.
He'll sit there and play all day.
Someone's like, is this a museum? Oh man.
It feels like a museum. We got a 1995 S6, a 1990.
Oh, actually no. Someone kind of nailed it.
What'd they say?
The S5 would be the equivalent.
Yeah, I do. You know what?
Nice,
dead on.
nice
Dead
job.
on.
That's dead on. The S5 is the equivalent. I didn't even think of that. You guys are pretty damn. You guys are smarter than I thought. Damn. There you go. What's up?
Take a seat, Dakota. Sit. Yeah, don't listen.
Yeah, people know they're Audis here, man.
Good.
Yeah, they know they're Audis. I thought you guys were a bunch of like, you know, prisses, like sitting in your fancy offices. You don't want to get dirty. You guys all want Teslas and stuff like that, but you guys know your stuff here. Oh, what brand are the lifts?
We got a forward.
Hammett.
I don't know. That was one of my first.
Forward, a Hammett something. Hammett.
Yeah, there's no bend packs here. I didn't have the money
Ben-
to spend the
Ben-
$7,000 for a Ben pack.
Ben pack. Yeah, this is pretty wild. Back to this logo. Look at this.
We do have a John Beam alignment machine with the 3D imaging.
Someone says Ben pack good.
It is. It is. Ben pack is actually a really good one if you can actually find a dealer around that doesn't want to rip you off.
Okay. He said Ben pack is pretty good. If you, yeah, again with the whole dealer being ripped off thing. But yeah, this is we're gonna get some excitement in here for sure. This isn't the last you're gonna see of this shop. So get used to this view. All right, get used to these dogs. He could smell the oil from here.
Oh man, I smell like grease.
You smell like, yeah, he smells like grease every day, he says. Yeah, there's gonna be some pretty cool stuff going on in here. Anything else you guys want to see? Does he like the Audi B5?
Yes, the B5 is a really good platform. The B5 S4 was one of the awesome platforms, but the 2.7 had the worst link of the turbos. The turbos wouldn't last if you really beat on the car.
All right, all right.
The B5 is an awesome one. That's actually one of the ones we did the most work on, the most research on, the most modifications on.
Really?
Yeah, that platform. We did quite a few stage 3 kits.
All right, I want to see the blinker fluid. These guys are clueless. Just you have to look at what they're saying. Like all the comments right there. RS4, 71 Impala. What else is he saying?
Nope, no 71 Impala.
No way you're using those welders. What tools do you use constantly?
Constantly?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we were just using the Lincoln the other day, just doing flex joints on a B7 Audi, the downpipes, the flex joints, if you want to call it that. The stainless steel one, when someone has stainless steel, we use that stainless steel welder set up for it. That would be the Auto Arc or the Miller. And that's why we have so many welders. We have them already set up so you don't have to keep on changing the wire. If it's a stainless exhaust, we do stainless welding to it. If it's a steel exhaust, we'll do steel welding to it.
What are the dogs' names?
Dakota. Dakota!
Which one's Dakota?
Dakota's the darker one.
Dakota is the dark one.
Hey. And this is Goldie.
And
Sit.
Goldie's right there.
Good. Oh, okay. Good girl.
B5 S4s are so amazing, but so unreliable.
You're dead on.
You dead on? Yeah. Do you have a mandrel bender for the exhaust?
No, I don't. That's one thing I am lacking of. I know a shop down the street that's very good with it.
Okay.
And they bought it, so they help me out when I'm doing some custom stuff myself.
Gotcha. Great shop, man. Does he know about vapor honing? What's vapor honing? What the hell is that? I have no. You just laugh.
No, I've heard the terminology, but it's actually no really. If you tell me what it is first.
Yeah, tell him what it is first, smartass. Huh? Vapor honing. Did you defeat Superman yet? Hey, what do you guys think? What piston return spring BMWs use? Ah, whatever. Is he sun? Is he sun? Actually, no. There's no solar here.
No, that's one thing. But
What?
My landlord was actually thinking about it, and we have it's 100 by 150 on the roof. I believe it's 100 by 200.
Yeah.
So we got that by square footage. So and it's very shallow roof, so we can easily put all solar panels on this roof. And he was thinking about it.
So that may come soon. The solar panels. Maybe we get a Tesla Powerwall, or maybe instead of doing a Tesla Powerwall, we could take some modules out of a Tesla battery pack and do it ourselves instead of paying Tesla. You know what I mean?
Damn, my head has a glare and a half.
Yeah, dude. You need to get like something to dull it.
Yeah.
Do you guys know anything that dulls shiny heads? Him and I both have very shiny heads. Can we dull that somehow?
Here we go. Here.
Yeah.
Just put this on. Now screw that.
You got glass in your glasses today. I told you guys know why I do that.
You just walk around, you put this on, and you fuck around with customers.
What do you think about Volvo?
Volvo's a good one on
Yeah.
the earlier ones. Later on, they had some problems and they fixed it. Volvo's a good, reliable car,
Yeah.
but they're nothing like in the 80s when you can actually beat the crap out of them
Yeah.
and they would still go like a tank. Today, not as well. When Ford got their hands on it, they changed a lot.
And it's never been the same since.
No, it
Someone
really
said
hasn't.
baby powder. Do we baby powder for our heads?
Good.
This is like, how shiny can we? That's pretty shiny, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's
pretty,
Jesus.
That's pretty shiny.
I look like Lex Luthor's
Yeah,
retard.
Lex
reject.
Luthor. Yeah, Lex Luthor.
Reject. There
He
we
looks
go.
like what do you call it? Oh, what's that generic brand? Something value. You look like Great Value Lex Luthor. You know Great Value? Had a Volvo 850 for 2 years. Which one is rich? Hairspray will dull the shine. Could you imagine us leaving our houses with
Got
spraying
flat
hairspray?
black over there. We got some flat black paint. We can just go for it.
Should we spray our heads with flat black paint? Volvo will go full electric in the future. Yeah,
I've
probably.
been hearing that. They've been talking about it.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
I want to see that too. I want to see. That's the thing. Well, here's my question: if Volvo goes all electric, will that be a big Tesla fighter? Because think about it, Volvo's interiors are 10 times better than Tesla's, and I think Volvo actually hired the interior designer. No, Tesla hired Volvo's interior designer.
From the 1980s.
Is it really? No.
I don't know.
I was like, what
making
the
that
hell? Yeah, white Lex Luthor and black Lex Luthor. That's funny. But yeah, they actually hired their interior.
There, what we got? Yin and Yang again.
This is the yin and yang. Yin and yang. So yeah, that might be. I don't know, dude. Let's just say Volvo goes all electric. Would you consider buying one over a Tesla?
You know what? After test driving, maybe, maybe not. But Volvo does it. They're very robust. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the cars are ergonomically correct. Like, you can reach for everything. You don't have to strain for anything. They really think about when the person's sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
To have as little fatigue as possible, but
Right.
least distractions. So their whole user interface, or where their buttons have always been or anything that, are the least distracting for many years. There was a couple years they went stupid when Ford got involved. But overall, that company, they try to make it very simplistic.
Yeah, but that's the opposite of what Tesla's doing. Because like Tesla, it's like in a Volvo, you could close your eyes, turn on the heat, do this, do that.
Yeah,
In a
Tesla, you gotta do it for a college degree.
Yeah, exactly. And so I guess in the Tesla, that's why they're pushing the autopilot thing so bad. So like you could have the car drive itself while you change the radio station. I guess. Huh. That's funny. Where's your hair? Oh my gosh.
Somewhere on the floor years ago.
Yeah, two ball guys. It's funny. Japanese car would be the best electric cars. Yeah. All right, what else we got to look at here?
You know what? If the Japanese actually came out with something, because they do the KISS syndrome, the keep it simple, stupid.
Right.
Always. And if Honda actually did something, that I think might be a rival where they would do pure volume and very cheap cars.
That's true.
Just like the Civic,
Mm-hmm.
where it would really, I think, hurt the bank kind of Tesla. But they haven't done it yet. They haven't. If they have,
Well, they have a concept. Don't they have a concept?
yeah.
They showed a concept. It was like a Honda, like a city car, really small, really boxy, like a nice little hatchback. But if they come out with that, that could be a good Tesla fighter because the Model 3. I mean, I like the Model 3.
I like the whole concept. I like the looks of it. It's a great idea. Great initiative. A little poor on the execution, and hopefully they can correct it.
Yeah.
It comes down to that, and it's just the fine tuning. The whole car and everything else, that I could give it an A, not an A plus, but the interior, yeah, just like you said, Rich, in a couple episodes ago, was like they seemed like they did the 1980s beta or prototype interior.
Yes,
like they
I'm
found
telling
some of the
you.
old drawings from General Motors and some
Right.
of the car manufacturers,
Right.
and used those drawings.
Right. It's super simple, but I don't know, man. I personally, I don't care if you guys agree or not, I would personally not purchase a Model 3. If you have a Model S and you're a grown-ass man or woman, I don't see any reason why you should get a Model 3. The Model S is faster, it's bigger, it's better in every way. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, if you had 60 grand to spend, I'm spending 60 on a P85D as opposed to a brand new Model 3. That's just the way it is. You know what I mean?
Now, what's different about the 3 motor and the S motor? I've read that some is different, but others are not. You know, it is a conflict. I'm reading incorrect information somewhere. Someone tell me what's the difference between the 3 motor and the S motor.
It's a completely different motor
Is it
architecture.
really? Okay, that's what I was reading, but I was just making sure.
One motor is AC, one motor is DC, and they changed that over to the Model 3s. And I heard they're badass little motors, though. I've heard about that. What if you can't afford a Model S? then then build your own.
Pour yourself out.
Yeah. Yeah, build your own. You know what I mean? Oh, it's called the Honda Urban EV Concept. When oh, Gojo or Orange? You know the hand cleaners?
Yeah.
Which
no,
one do you?
I got actually Cherry Bomb.
He uses the expensive stuff. Gojo and Orange. That's just like.
That's the good. That's stuff that you can get at like AutoZone and everything that, and a lot of other places, and even Napa and other places. But this stuff, Cherry Bomb, is from Zepp Corporation, ZEP.
Oh, Zepp. Yeah.
Yeah. They make all the products. That's where we're using the biodegradable floor cleaner.
Yep.
Anything like that, we use a lot of their enzymes to eat up the grease, so the environmental impact is not. We do very little impact as much as possible.
Gotcha. Oh, the most expensive tool you have.
Oh.
Like that. What if you can't afford a Model 3? Dude, what do you want us to do here? What if you can't afford a bicycle? What do you want me to do? So what's the most expensive? Oh, the Cherry Bomb is better smelling.
Yeah, it is. You want to eat it, and when you smell this stuff, you seriously.
Do you have it? Do you have it right here?
It's right at the sink. You hit it, and then you want to smell it. It looks freaking awesome.
Here, I'm gonna go try some in a second. So, what did they ask? That was a good question. What's the most expensive tool that you have?
Well, pricing. Let's see. The alignment machine, that was just over $20,000, and if you consider that a tool. Let's see.
Oh, I see. Are you a
like
fan?
individual hand tools?
Yeah.
That'd be asking.
Yeah, hand. What's a hand tool? What's a hand tool?
Oh shit, that's a good question. You know, I never even thought of that. Like break it down, but like an impact gun I just bought, that was $580 just for a half-inch drive impact gun, $580 right off the bat. But one of my old scanners, that was $12K.
Really?
One of my old, one of the old Snap-on ones.
Like code scan, like.
Yeah, just a code scanner,
scanner?
reader, and data logger and stuff like that. That was $12K.
Wow, jeez. Let's see. So the cabinet holds the hammer. There's something there. Yeah, nice. People are just like, this place is blowing up. Hand tool sounds dirty.
That's awesome. Captain Hand Tool.
Oh, let me see. Hold on. Someone had a question. Donation question here. Let's get this thing going. I am 16 and I just bought a 200,000 mile Dodge Grand Caravan for $500. Do you think if I fix it up, I would make more money, or just sell it for parts? What do you think?
What year?
Dude, what year is the Caravan, man? Come on. But even still, I mean, what do you think? $500, 200,000 miles in the Dodge Grand Caravan. Can you fix it up? Like, what does it need? Is it just high mileage?
If it's just high mileage and it needs some stuff and you can give it a good cleaning, you're gonna make some money, but not a whole bunch. You might be able to, if it's over 10 years old, you might get like 25 for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably. I mean, someone said sell for parts, but here's the thing: how many people are looking for
Joyriding.
How many?
Shaggin' wagon.
Yeah. How many people are looking for Dodge Grand Caravan parts, because they're so plentiful? You know what I mean? It's almost like parting out a Camry, a Honda Civic, or there's so many Camrys out there.
Yeah, Camrys.
So you might be better off just. I would polish it up, depending on the year, what stuff that it needs. I would polish it up, maybe even drive it.
There's a lot of single moms that are hurting for a ride.
Yeah, single moms.
That are hurting for a ride, and that'd be perfect for a single mom that's looking for, if they have 2 kids.
Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point. Yeah. So yeah, do that. So I would personally just fix it up and maybe sell it, depending on the year. Depending on the year, just fix it up, sell it to some single mom that has like 8 or 9 kids for a good deal.
5 fathers.
5 fathers with like 10 kids, and then make a couple bucks off of it. But I don't know if you're really gonna be able to part it out. What are you gonna pull the motor? No one's looking for a motor in a Dodge Caravan. Like maybe the interior, if they have like really ugly and dirty family members. And
donate to the 24-hour Lemons race.
Yeah, yeah, maybe do that. But it's gonna be kind of tough. Trade it for some single mom MILF nookie. The kids,
yes.
The kid's 16. But hey, maybe he gets around. Maybe he gets around. You know, when I was 16,
maybe the mother's looking for that.
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe a little 16. All right, enough of that. All right, so what's the best affordable tool set?
You know what? Don't go Craftsman. Sears is one hurting unit right now financially, and they're already off.
Oh, but they're all Chinese now.
Yeah, and they're not lasting.
Craftsman's all Chinese now, pretty much.
And trying to get something to be warranted. If you bust your ratchet, they give you a rebuild kit, and they're telling you to, hey, rebuild it yourself, kid.
Really?
Yeah, they... actually, Harbor Freight right now, if you pick out the right tools, is the best bang for the buck for a hobbyist.
Harbor Freight, baby. Telling you. Harbor Freight.
But when you start getting better and you start running into rusty crap, when you live in the rusty belt, nothing really beats a snap-on wrench or socket.
Okay.
You know, there's Mac, there's Macco, there's Cornwell, but truthfully, there's a couple things. I've gone through all the tools.
Yeah.
And snap-on Allen sockets, if you want to call them those, they're the best, no matter, hands down. I've tried everything, and they do not strip out the Allens as much. Then you get the triple square. They don't strip out the triple square at all. The wrenches really bite very well, but you don't use them on chrome because they will, if you have a Harley or anything like that, the snap-on wrenches on some of them bite too much and make marks on the chrome. So you don't want to use that.
Gotcha. All right. Best toolkit. Find a mechanic going out of business.
Yeah, no, really, Craigslist. Craigslist or actually flea markets or yard sales.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
You can buy Snap-on, doesn't matter what year it is, or even if you're the 10th owner and it's rusty, you can go to a Snap-on dealer and go, can you trade this in? Snap-on has a thing. If it's rusty and it has chrome, they will give you a new wrench or whatever it is.
6466, my B9S4. YOLO.
What do you say?
69, like my something what is B4 S4, something like that. I don't know. Have you considered converting an ICE to EV? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You may see some of that. I mean, seems like a place to get that done. So just think about that for a second. Craftsman was bought by Stanley. Things will improve.
But then Stanley was bought by Mac.
Stanley makes Mac and DeWalt.
Yes.
Yeah,
they bought the. I can't remember. Mac bought Stanley or Stanley bought Mac like 18 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's when the merger happened. And then somewhere at that time they bought DeWalt. And then that's what I heard is they bought now Craftsman, and their patents and all this other BS.
Yeah.
So hopefully they start taking and turning around. But Mac still doesn't have many tool vendors at all in the northeast of the region of the United States. Most of the independent franchise have closed, but if you have any Mac tools like I have, I've sent it right for the corporation. They immediately, within a week, I have brand new tools back.
Really? Mac?
Yeah. Mac. They pay for the freight back to you, so you're going to pay a couple bucks to them, which sinks, but they didn't question what was wrong with them. I could have set them fire, torched them, melted them, and as long as they have the part number on them, they replaced them.
Really? Dream car.
Dream car, right now. Daily driver? If it's a daily driver ICE, that would be the GTR.
Woo! GTR daily driver ICE. Okay.
Yeah, the R35. Yep. Daily driver, you can drive from here to Florida without your back hurting.
Right.
You have places to put your luggage and everything that for an ICE car.
Mm-hmm. How about EV?
Right now Tesla takes it.
Tesla. Yeah. Daily EV Tesla. I mean, you can't. That's my same answer as well. Maybe an X. I don't know. They look like eggs. Let's be real. I want you to do me a favor. Go into Google right now and type in Model X. And if you could look at that car and tell me it doesn't look like an egg with 4 wheels, then I just want you to stop talking to me right now. It looks like an egg with 4 wheels. It's cool with the gull-wing doors, but if it didn't have those gull-wing doors, man, it'd be kind of like, basic. Be kind of basic. I would say Tesla, daily driver, P100D, and for ICE, oh man.
There's so many out there.
There's just too many.
If you want to do burnouts all day long, the Hellcat.
Yep, Hellcat for burnouts. But that's the thing. Here's the thing: you can't have just one car.
No.
You need multiple cars for multiple purposes. I would need nothing like an egg, whatever. I would need
That's awesome.
I would need a truck. I would need a sports car, and I would need like an EV to show up at fundraising events that I don't go to look like I'm saving the planet. So I think I would definitely a Tesla. For a truck, I think
a truck. I'm getting military Humvee.
Military Humvee. Oh, maybe an EV. They have an EV one now too. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Imagine the torque in a military Humvee.
And an
and-
older Unimog, if I really want to go in the woods, a Unimog.
Oh yeah, those have the track wheels, right? The tractor wheels.
They have an option for track.
Oh no, the Unimog has those big ass
Big
air
ass wheels.
tires.
Yeah, they go,
and
but
that go
they
in
can-
water too.
Yeah, they
It'll
can do
tread
a whole bunch
water.
of- but the Unimog does so many things, and it had a lot of different joint ventures, but Mercedes was a huge involvement within them at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And you can swamp those damn things, and they'll just keep on going. There were a lot of military around the world used Unimog as an official transportation, troop transportation, supplies.
Really? They still make them?
Yes.
Really?
But they would go way back, many, many years.
Oh, hold on. I got an answer. Let's see. It's a 2003, the van
Okay.
question. It's a handicap conversion van, so it has a ramp, no middle seats, a misfiring piston.
All right, they're notorious on those years for the injectors. The injectors just clogging.
So
Or once in a while, if the injector was going too long, they would actually burn a valve.
I know that those conversions go for a good amount, so I can sell it to someone that has a
Yeah.
handicapped kid that can't afford it anymore. Yeah. So
Yeah.
So you saying that it's converted? That's a conversion van for handicap.
All right, yeah, he's got like an Easter egg kind of thing. He's got like almost like a unicorn because
Those are rare. And those are big money. Those conversions aren't cheap.
no,
And I mean, fix it. The piston.
it could be an injector. It could be anything. Pull the plug and do a compression test on that cylinder, and that'll tell you right there. If you got compression, most likely, one, it's going to be an injector, or two, it's going to be a coil. As long as you got compression. But if you don't have compression, you could be getting up there. And if you can turn a wrench and do it in a couple weekends, pull the head off and do a valve job on it, it's still money for you.
Right. I mean, you could make decent amount of money. Or I mean, how much is a motor for a 2003 Caravan? Swap the motor and call it a day.
Yeah,
That could be it too.
You could probably pick up one for $500.
Yeah, you could probably be figuring $500, right? Be into the van for like 1,000, maybe 1,100, 1,200, and you could.
What do they call the junkyards when you're allowed to go in and it's like $100 as long as you can carry anything?
Pick up cash and carry.
Yes,
Cash and carry.
Just have a friend of yours and it's something like $100 as much as you can carry. And guys walk in there with a 2x4 and a strap and some tools, and they walk out with engine, transmission, everything else and they carry the whole everything on a 2x4,
Right.
hanging like their own game, like they killed the game and walking out of the woods.
Yeah, you could definitely do that too. I mean, consider doing that. Consider pulling the motor out, just swapping it. Don't do, maybe not even pull the head or pull anything off. Just start unbolting the motor, pull that, buy one that works, swap it in, right? Once you swap it in and you confirm that the van's running, get rid of that shit almost immediately, right? But at the end of the day, you have a secondary motor. And you could sell that motor for a couple $100. Just say, hey, a piston's messed up. Or you could park that motor out and
Yeah,
sell
put it
like
on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, and there's a couple other places you can put it for free.
Right.
And you would have that sold in less than a week.
Right. The Model X looks beautiful. Well, of course you'd say that. No, I would rather someone just ask me about the I-Pace, which is Jaguar's
Right.
version. I would take a Model X over the I-Pace.
The
for
I-Pace
sure.
has some good curves in some places.
Yeah.
That definitely, but some of the other stuff, when you go to a soft cornering to hard cornering, it's the lines. When you have a sharp line, a nice straight, hard angle, and then you have these nice egg-looking things, it offsets everything. Like some of the Mercedes stuff that they've been doing lately.
They honestly, Jaguar has leveled the hell up.
Yes.
When it comes to their cars, Jaguar has leveled up. And remember, this is their first iteration of a electric SUV. So watch out for that second iteration, because that could be a real game changer here.
Now, Jaguar was bought by who?
Who bought Jaguar? I don't remember. I don't know. I'm not sure who. Do you like the R8?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Who doesn't like an R8? I actually know what for a sports car, I would take a twin turbo R8. I would send it to UGR. Have them cut them a check for, I don't know.
Yeah, that person's right.
What?
Is it Tata or Tete? They just said
Tata. Oh, nice. Tata Motors. Lada. And I would send to UGR. Give UGR a check for $120,000, and then I'd have a really fast R8 V10. Tata Motors. Indians bought it. Poop Ford. Yeah. Oh my God. Look at them.
You guys are going crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we get it. It's been addressed multiple times. I thought Ford and Jag. Is there Starbucks bought them? Yeah, bringatrailer.com is great. And someone keeps
Yes.
asking me, When will Tesla get to Jamaica? I have no idea.
You know, I have family in Jamaica.
Really?
Yeah.
He has family in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And I don't know because where's your charging network? I don't think, are there any superchargers in Jamaica? I don't know if there really is Jamaica really a target market for
You know
Tesla?
what? I think so because they have some money in there. You know, when people think of Jamaica, you don't think of money, but there's money there.
But I feel like if you're rich in Jamaica, you'd probably buy a Tesla and bring it down there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably what they're doing. So Tesla's like, I mean, how many additional sales are they going to get in Jamaica, you know? I don't know. Oh, is your family black? Yes! His family is black.
Actually, my stepmother is Jamaican.
Bam, how do you feel now? His stepmother's Jamaican. Don't you feel silly?
She's about as dark as you. She's
Really?
awesome. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Look at that. See? I'm telling you, man. Do you need... Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe you don't need a supercharger on a small island. You know, but has... You got to think, has Jamaica really adopted the ideas of EVs? Because, I mean, don't forget that Jamaica isn't...
Yeah, the roads aren't virtually perfect everywhere.
Jamaica's still quite poor. I know there's a lot of rich people that live there. Jamaica isn't exactly, you know, rich by any means. There's rich pockets. But you got to think, is Jamaica willing to build a charging infrastructure? Not an infrastructure per se, but are they willing to put, you know, level 2 charging available for people that drive about the island? You know, I'm not really sure if they're going to adopt that yet. If you think about it, if 99.9999% of the cars on the road are gas powered in Jamaica, which they are,
right?
You know, the 0.001%, how is it worth it for shop owners to put in EV charging? I don't know if Jamaica's really adopted that just yet.
Is there any Jamaicans online right now?
Are there any Jamaicans on right now? Anyone from Jamaica? Anyone been to Jamaica? Hybrids? Hybrids, no. I can't do... How do you think about hybrids?
No.
I can't do hybrids. Hybrids are the worst of both worlds. Okay?
So if the engine dies, you have what? Maybe 20 minutes, maybe half an hour of driving time? It depends on if you're on the city or on the highway.
Hybrids, no. Unless it's a supercar. Like, I think is it the P1? Whatever it is, the P1, I think that may have that may be both, but there's no way. I mean, if you drive a hybrid Altima or a hybrid Camry, when I look at you, I just do this.
No.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, that's true. Good point. Jamaica has constant power outages.
Yeah.
So imagine that. It's like, oh yeah, I got my Tesla. That's cool. But wait a second, I can't go anywhere because the power's out. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man. I think that's Land Rover Velar.
Yep, Land Rover's been playing around.
The forehead glare is killing me. Well, tough.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Get over yourself.
Let's see, what do I have around here that I can put on my head?
No. Favorite snack?
Favorite snack? That's a good question. It could be daily. Who knows?
That guy reminds me of a full-size mini-me.
Yeah, just sit right here.
Actually, that's a good point. He kind of does. Yeah, he kind of does.
Hey, guys.
Oh, the 918 Spider's the, tell us about the... We did tell you about the Audis. You came in late. P1, yeah, there we go. The P1's a hybrid. The only hybrid I would get is a P1. And the P1 just looks insane. Chevy Bolt, oh boy.
You know, some people are really liking that.
Yeah.
But it's just not my fancy. I don't know.
Let's be real. It's an ugly car. It's just not a good looking car.
What's the range now on the Bolt?
I have no idea. I think it's over 200 miles.
Is
200 miles ish or so.
Anybody that owns a Bolt right now? What mileage are you getting?
Yeah, are there any Bolt owners right here?
The Bolt or the Volt?
Roadster IA MLK. I remind someone of Martin Luther King. Thank you very much. Thank you. I mean Bolt. No, I said I would get a P1. I wouldn't get a hybrid Camry, or hybrid Altima. I would get a P1 hybrid for sure. 5-cylinder Audi.
Oh, that's
owner
awesome,
here.
Audi owner. What do you have?
Yeah, what do you have?
2.5 or the 2.2?
Chevy Volt, 53 miles of electric brake. That's not true. Oh, no, the Bolt, the Volt, yeah, because that has the
Yeah.
gas and the yeah. But yeah, Model 3
Oh, the
all over.
2.2. That's awesome. He's gonna have the 7A or the AN or the 3B if he's in the States.
Build a Vader or Tesla. That sounds really easy.
All right.
2-2. Everyone else drinking Baileys from a shoe. I have a 2.5 US S6 1,000 horsepower.
All right, you're putting
Quattro.
out the 2. Yeah, so he has the. Oh my God, I just went blank on the friggin' conversion. The 7A, not the 7A. The. Anyways, my mind's afraid.
Yeah.
I know
Oh,
exactly.
230 miles of range, according to Google. But my Bolt
That's
gets
ideal
160 on a good day. I wouldn't get a Bolt. I mean, no offense, people that bought the Bolts, but
7A, thanks. Yeah, I'm
I
seeing.
I don't know if I could. Oh, congrats on your Model 3. I don't with my finger. There it is. I don't know if I could get a Bolt, man. They kind of look a little goofy. I would definitely get a Model 3 first. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Diesel block A8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got
Would you
some,
rebuild the Jaguar I-Pace?
That would be interesting.
Can you get in the bar if my mate only gets like 170?
I've noticed a lot of electric cars. Like for example, the e-Golf when that came out, it was like
Yeah.
80-mile range.
Yeah.
That's if you're going downhill with the AC off,
With a tailwind.
with you trying to do every type of regen, anything saving power. And I got a customer that's doing it, and he's lucky if he's in cold weather
Yeah.
and he's getting 50 miles with the air conditioning turned off in cold weather.
The only thing, to your point, I actually like. I would rather put it this way. I would rather get an e-Golf for less money and less range than a Chevy Bolt. I said it. There you go. Because the e-Golf.
Take a Tesla battery somehow and mod it into the car. There you got the range.
There you go. I would rather because like it's the Bolt just isn't a good looking car. The e-Golf looks better than
Get
the
the
Bolt.
Prius.
Audi scene is huge here in Sweden.
Yes, it is. I have some actually. I have cousins that live in Sweden, up by the Arctic area.
What car should I get for $2,500? He's turning 16.
Oh, if it's cheap money and it's turning 16, get the cheapest and the most reliable, which would be Honda or Toyota.
Yeah, Honda or Toyota all the way, baby.
You know, right now for $2,500, you don't have to worry about every weekend trying to fix it.
Right. Right. The worst car to get is a $2,500 Tesla. That'll cause you. I mean, they don't
Yeah.
exist, but that'll cause you nothing but heartaches.
That'd be a steering wheel and one tire.
Pretty much. Well, actually, a Leaf, dude. What do you think about the Leaf?
Oh, okay, yeah. So a neighbor of mine has that across the street where I live,
Yeah.
and if you drive that normally, like how you do on ice,
Yeah.
no, you get very poor range.
Yeah. If you go on Copart right now and type in Nissan Leaf, there's going to be 4.5 billion Leafs because people are just so sick of their range, they just crash them and drive them off cliffs.
Didn't they have a huge battery problem too?
They
The
did.
batteries were just dying.
They
out
would just start
randomly,
degrading. Yeah, they
really
have
fast.
they have a pretty big battery degrading issue for the earlier ones. Someone said the Model 3 looks like a frog, and I would have to agree a little bit.
Yeah.
It's froggish.
In the front and with you were looking at it at the right angle. Yeah, I'll agree with that person.
Yeah. BMW i8, that's a hybrid too.
It is.
But I wouldn't get one over a P1. P1's the way to go. It's like $1 million.
You know, Audi does have also the e-tron R8, but they really didn't release it to the public. There was only like mostly the billionaires got it. You know, for example, in Iron Man.
Yep.
You know, he had it. Tony Stark. He
That
had.
was the electric one?
Yeah, that was the e-tron R8.
Huh.
But it wasn't. You to get your hands on one
You can't get one of those.
No.
No.
for a general public. If you have enough money, anything's possible.
Right.
But Audi really has not been pushing the electric car. They do have it, but it's ridiculous money. I mean, let's say you buy the base model A4 and it's starting off in the 40s right now.
Yeah.
If you try to get one and you can add a whole electric, you can actually have Audi make a full electric car. They'll do it. They'll do all sorts of funky things as long as you ask them. And you're talking about double the price. You're paying like $80,000 for an A4. which the A4 and the 3 are very close on size-wise. I think I haven't done the math on the cubic size of the interior and stuff like that versus, but you're talking, that's what the 3 was for the BMW crowd in the 3 Series and the Audi crowd in the A4 platform. Then you got Mercedes-Benz. They were really trying to compete with the lower economy style base models. And they did do it.
Yeah.
And they're keeping it down. And people are not liking it when they're trying to option them out and they're still rear-wheel drive on the 3. But when they come out with the all-wheel drive, and if you pay for an A4 all-wheel drive with a premium package, with everything else, that you're over 50K.
Yeah.
You're well over 50K with everything.
But here's my question: what's the benefit? Okay, if there was an A3,
yeah,
Model S, Model 3 side by side, both electric, which one would you get?
Right now, because I knew the statistics, a 3.
Model
I get
3.
a Model 3 versus you're saying like an Audi A3 electric. Yeah. If I knew what they were doing and if Audi got their heads out of their ass,
yeah,
I might even go for the A3 because I know the quality control and
gotcha.
How everything is redundancy of quality. They go through like 15 quality control checks before it even leaves the factory, and that's even when the car's fully done.
Yeah.
It goes through the next person, then it goes into the port, and then if anything else needs to be changed, they do that. And before it even gets to you when it gets to the dealership, there's already a 4-step procedure on quality control after that. The PDIs, the post-delivery inspection.
Oh, but this is Audi you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Where Tesla hasn't done that, as far as I can see. When someone's getting in, here's a paint run or scratches or something else missing,
right.
Whoever the person that's delivering the car,
yeah,
or presenting the car to the owner or the buyer,
yeah,
should take their head out of their ass or be like, oh, we're screwed and we need to fix this, and tell the owner that's driving up. And a lot of owners are driving 4 or 5 hours
to get their cars.
Now they get pretty depressed. It's like taking the clothes off your girlfriend. She says, nope, not tonight, honey.
So to his point, right? So what he's saying is Audi goes through a multi-step process, make sure the paint looks good, make sure the car dries, performs, handles as it should. There's like a multi-step process. There's like 10, 15, 20 different people before you actually get your Audi to make sure you're happy with it. What Tesla does with the Model 3 is that the second the Model 3 comes out of the factory, they literally push it onto a truck to be shipped to the new owner. There's almost this like, there's like probably like 4 minutes of actual like, okay, yeah, this car looks good, and they send it to the new guy. You guys laugh at your jokes. LMAO, not tonight.
Oh, damn.
All right, well, it's getting late here, guys. What the hell? We can't just talk here all night. All right?
Yeah, Mercedes does it too. Almost every German, or not even German, European car manufacturer does it. And Ford's starting to adopt it. Chevy's starting to adopt this, and they're starting to see the results and why and how.
Right.
Tesla just needs to have a little bit more quality control, and at their service centers or dealerships, someone needs to go around. So when a car gets delivered at, let's say, Mini, when I worked at Mini, the car would come off the truck at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and they deliver. Sometimes they do that just not to interfere with the business.
Right.
And they park them, and they'll still have the plastics on them. They'll still have a whole bunch of stuff on them. But then, when the technicians get them, or a lot, we call them lot rats, but the guy gets them and he takes all the stuff off and he preps them and then brings all the paperwork into it. Then a technician usually gets this repair order, and it's a PDI, pre-delivery inspection.
Right.
And you're looking at it, and you have to go through it, and it takes you an hour. You even record the serial numbers of each tire. Everything goes through.
Right.
And then after that, it goes to the wash bay, and the wash bay looks at everything else, so interior and exterior as well.
I wonder if Tesla does that.
Then it goes to the showroom. Then the showroom manager or the floor manager has to do a walkthrough on the car as well to make sure if no one else sees it. And right there at the dealership, there is, let's see, the lot lizard or the lot rat, then the technician, the body guy, and it's like at least minimum four people are looking at the car before even the owner has even seen or known of any defect. Yeah. And if there's a defect, there is usually taken care of immediately.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I don't think Tesla has all those things in place. I think Tesla, what they'll do is, and yes, with the Model 3 you did get lucky, they'll just push it on to the owner, and then they'll be like, they'll keep their fingers crossed, like, all right, did he complain? Did he complain? No. Okay,
Yes.
awesome. Yeah, he didn't complain. I think that's the deal there. But oh, so yeah, so the name of the shop, people keep asking that. Advanced Technologies. Okay, Advanced Technologies.
Yeah, matter of fact, a
Here's
t-shirt.
a sweatshirt. Advanced Technologies. Advanced Technologies. There you go. But yeah, that's it, guys. So we're gonna jump off. Maybe we'll answer like 1 or 2 last questions. Let's see. Model 3 panel gaps.
Yeah, the gaps are bad, but you wouldn't believe on the Audis and the Volkswagens. When I was at the Volkswagen dealership, we were at gaps, and they actually gave us a time allowance as technicians to adjust the panels, or we'd give it to the body shop that was part of our dealership, and they would adjust it before anybody. And they had plastic sticks. If you watch some of the manufacturing, they'd go across and everything and adjust everything before. I just don't think Tesla has the infrastructure right now, and they're going to. They're just going through their growing phases.
Gotcha. $15,000, best car for a profit.
Oh man, this profit.
Yeah, what do you like? Describe it. What do you mean, like profit?
Like you spend 15K and hopefully you get like 5 or more back.
Maybe. I think maybe. Let's see. That's a toughie. You'd have to. The only way to do that is to buy one that needs some work, man. You can't just buy a car for 15K and say, okay, awesome, sell it the next day for 20. That's those
the
days.
Geographical map. I mean, like say you go to Florida, in a lot of parts of Florida, you don't see Euros, a lot of foreign cars in besides Miami and a couple other places in Fort Lauderdale and Kissimmee, or Melbourne, not Melbourne, but anyways, Orlando. You got other places all around the United States and world that are geographical, and you notice, I'd say, when I go to Virginia, it was a lot of domestic,
Right.
and especially in the heart of Virginia. But then you go into Boston, and downtown Boston, you're getting a lot of small imports, especially on the Asian side,
Right.
because it's inexpensive, very inexpensive to fix and everything like that. So depending on where you live, so let's say you're in the city, I would definitely go towards the Asian market for a quick, fast turnaround.
Right.
Let's say a 2016 Civic is a fast turnaround because people want something that fits small into a small area.
Right.
If someone does city bumper love, dents the bumper a lot, that's easy to fix.
Right.
Now you get a Euro, a BMW, you've done the Honda. Let's say costs you $300 out of the bumper, repainted and fixed. You do that to a Audi or a BMW, put a couple zeros at the end.
Right. Yeah. I agree. I would, so for 15K, what I would do is,
Someone says 92 cord.
I would, I think 15K is a bit high. What I like to do is I tend to stay with cars that are in the maybe like 2 to 5K range that needs a little bit of work.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the lower price cars are the ones that you could make a better profit with. Because if you think about it, let's just say you buy 3 cars for 15K instead. That's where I would probably focus my efforts, as opposed to one car.
Audi Quattro, love that, man.
As opposed to one car for 15 grand. That's what I would do. And if you do buy a car for 15 grand, I would, get something that needs work. I mean, the possibilities are endless. It could be literally anything. Get something that needs a little bit of TLC. I remember my first successful flip was with a cheap BMW. I found it on Craigslist. It was like $300. The guy couldn't get out of gear. Right? This is a 5 Series, and I didn't know anything about cars back then. But my first taste of blood was when there were no pictures on it on Craigslist. So the ads that have no photos, no one's gonna sell any of that. No one's gonna sell that. I went there, picked the car up, got it on a trailer, put it in my driveway. I couldn't even fix the whole it being locked out of drive thing, locked out of park or whatever.
Right.
I literally put the car in my driveway, I washed it, cleaned under the hood, made it look really sexy, right? I took really nice like DSLR photos with it, put it on Craigslist. I told them the issue, that's saying, hey, you know what, I can't figure out this issue, it won't get out of park, and I sold it for probably close to 3 grand.
Yeah, just simple cleaning and
Just
making it look great.
Honestly, cleaning it, right? Writing a bomb-ass ad and then putting it out there, the car will sell. And that's why I tend to focus on cars that are a little bit lower price, because I mean, think about it. You'd be hard pressed to make that kind of money in a $15,000 car. Doesn't need any work. You know, it's
Yeah.
it's not easy.
No. Porsche 15 years ago was not their pricing of the cars. You
Yeah.
could get them pretty well. Now, you try to get a 911. There goes one of the air compressors
Yeah.
now. They're right to the roof. Now Ferrari's pricing for used cars is starting to go right to the roof. So if you do have money and you want to use it as something like a stock, Porsche is really starting to hit the very top, but Ferrari's starting to take off again. So if you get a 1980s Ferrari, which used to be, you know, like from 7K to 15K,
Yeah.
you know, they're already up in the 50s now on some of them, 50,000.
Yeah.
Ferrari's another one. It's almost like an investment. If you get one, you invest it, you hold on to it for a year,
gotta
you
have
got
money.
double. You got double.
Or an air-cooled Porsche.
Yeah,
You get an air-cooled Porsche, but you gotta
a 993.
have money for that though. What turbo comes on the black Audi back there? Oh, this one. What kind of turbo
That's
do you have?
3176.
3176. All right, we're gonna jump off, guys. You guys also a ton. This is blowing up, this comment section. We're gonna jump off and remember, hit that notification button, hit the subscribe, and make sure you ring that bell. Like, all that good stuff. Oh, Mikey, thanks, buddy. V70R or 2002 Bug-Eye? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if I can answer that question.
The Bug-Eye's fun. The old Bug-Eyes were fun.
Yeah.
You know, and the parts are still cheap.
Bug-Eyes are good, man. Probably a Bug-Eye. I mean, Subaru is like, it's starting to lean more towards it being like the foreign Civic, because the parts are plentiful and people know what they're doing with them. If you want to make real big power, it's going to cost you a couple bucks. But I'd probably go with a Bug-Eye, the Subaru. But anyways, guys, we're going to sign off. Man. This was fun.
Get it, guys.
This was really fun. Remember, Advanced Technologies.
The Avant. Wow. 95 Avant.
I want to know what my V70, the ARM, so Bug-Eye for sure. They stopped selling the UK because of emissions. Right. All right. Okay, now we're gonna really go. Okay, we gotta stop. Now we gotta go. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.